The Battle of Lemo was fought during the Finnish War between Sweden and Russia on 19-20 June 1808. On the 19th of June, some 2,500 Swedes landed at Lemu in Kaarina and at the nearby strategic island, southwest Finland, aided by the Swedish Navy.There, the Swedes intended to liberate the Turku from the Russians. The Swedish landing forces commanded by Major General Eberhard von Vegesack. The Russian had troops about 3,600 men under the military commander Lieutenant General Carl Gustav von Bagavit in Turku area. Battle forces. Swedish-Russian overview. Major General von Vegesack started immediately to entrench the landing site. The main defense line was set along the terrain facing the open field. The guns deployed to the front of Lemu manor house. The gunboats, who escorted the landing fleet, were in the positions at the strait. They closed the straits and they had the visibility to the battlefield. The Russian troops were deployed in small units along the Turku's Viborg main road. Phase 1. The initial phases of the operation were quite successful for the Swedes, who managed to advance several kilometers, eventually having Turku in sight. The units of the Liberate infantry regiment with one gun launched the first Russian counterattack and they pulled the advanced Swedish troops back to the main defense line. Von Vegesack attacked immediately to Russian center. The Russian commander Bagavit received reinforcements and he attacked with divided forces. 2 companies attacked on the right and 2 companies on the left and 2 companies with the gun in the center. Lieutenant von Vegesack found the Russian left flank open and attacked immediately. The Russians had to withdraw a few kilometers to the defense. The Swedish troops followed. Phase 2. Major General Nikolai Borozdin had collected more reinforcements, 300 men from the Brest Infantry Regiment, 2 more guns and 1 squadron of the Finland Dragoon Regiment. In the small hours in the morning, the Liberate Infantry Regiment made the Swedish troops a retreat again back to the main defense line. Von Vegesack ordered all the men from the nearby islands to the Lemo battlefield and strengthened the defense line. Bagavit received Panov Musketeer Regiment as the additional reinforces. The Russian launched the whole front attack with bayonets, Panov Regiment on the right, Libau Regiment in the center and Brest Regiment on the left. The Russian artillery set fire to the Lemu manor house. The Swedes were forced to pull back and eventually evacuate to the ships. The fortifications at the shore and later the gunboats defended the fleeing Swedes. The Russian artillery moved to the shore and fired the landing fleet. Von Vegesack pulled his land and sea forces back to the Åland Islands. After the battle, the Russian reserve forces at the Lemo were 2 companies from the Nevsky Regiment and 1/2 squadron Finland Dragoon Regiment. Others. Summer 2008, near the Lemo manor house was erected the monument Kuoli Versaturi by the sculptor Heidi Lemnell in the memory of all the killed soldiers in the Battle of Lemo. The monument was inspired by the tales of Ensign Stahl.